For this project, you will need a glue gun, paper of your choice, a paper trimmer, poster letters that you can find at Dollar Tree, a pair of scissors, and twine. I think I got mine at Walmart for a pretty decent price. So let's go ahead and get started with the first project, which is the Gift Thanks banner. I started off with 6x6 paper and realized that it was a little bit too big for my letters that I had picked up at the Dollar Tree, my poster letters. So I trimmed down the paper using my paper trimmer, and I think I trimmed it down to about 4 inches wide. I then looked for the letter that I needed. The Dollar Tree poster letters came with about 3 of each letter in different colors, and so I wanted to alternate the colors. Then I wanted to see exactly where I was going to put it, and to give it the banner effect, you need to cut a little triangle at the bottom. Now, it took me a few times before I actually could figure out how I was going to do the triangle at the bottom. As you can see, I was kind of struggling with it. But listen, I am not the best cutter in the world with scissors, and I was able to figure it out, and I think it turned out pretty good. The triangles at the bottom are not perfect, but I did the best that I could, and it actually turned out really nice, so it doesn't need to be perfect. I then went ahead and put hot glue, and the reason I'm sitting under my desk is because that's the only outlet that I can put the glue gun in. And so I glued down the letters, and I used hot glue because it was the adhesive that would stick the best. And I then repeated this step for all of the letters. Then, using a single hole punch, I decided to punch 2 holes on each letter, and this is for the jute twine. That way we can put the jute twine on the banner. I realized that I didn't want the jute twine showing in the front, and so I went back and I threaded it through the back so that it didn't show in front of the letter, and that way it gives it a cleaner look. For this next project, you will need a frame, tags, I actually used a tag punch, black paper cardstock, brown paper, light brown paper cardstock, mini clothespins, a glue gun, scissors, and twine. Most of these items you can get at Dollar Tree or at Target Dollar Spot. I started off by removing the back part of the frame as well as the glass, because I actually did not want the glass. I needed to remove it. And so that is what the frame looks like without the glass. I wanted to fix those little things that hold the back of the frame together. Then I took my twine and I measured out how much twine I was going to put in the frame. I used hot glue and my scissors to put it in place. I can tell you, I still got burned a couple times with the hot glue. That's all in a crafter's day. For this part of the project, I used my tag punch and my light brown cardstock to punch out some tags, but if you like, you can already buy pre-made tags at the dollar store or at Target Dollar Spot. The aftermath of last night. So not too bad. Just gotta clean up the counter, recycle all these bottles, and then clean up a little bit. But the rest of the house is still in really, really good shape. My Friendsgiving, this is my favorite part right now of the house.